Hello everyone, I am Dr. Mahati Priyadarshini. I am consultant critical care medicine and pain medicine. So today I am going to talk about tracheostomy care in patients. Nowadays the incidence of strokes has increased a lot and there are also many road traffic accidents happening. In the COVID times there are also patients who have been on ventilator for very long time, and because they are not able to breathe on their own and they are requiring prolonged support of the ventilators, there is an increase in need to do the tracheostomies. Tracheostomy is a procedure where we make a hole in the throat through which the tube is placed, and that tube helps the patient in breathing. Tracheostomy is usually done as a part of weaning, that means to take the patient off the ventilator towards recovery. So because the number of tracheostomies have increased, it is very important to have detailed idea about how to take care of the tracheostomy tube. Most of these patients are taken care of in rehabilitation centers. Like here in our government rehabilitation center, we have many patients with tracheostomy and we have trained staff to do the tracheostomy care. So now I am going to show the steps of tracheostomy care. Before going ahead with the tracheostomy care, we should see that all the necessary equipment is there. We need sterile gauze pieces, inner cannula, cleaning solutions like betadine and sterilium, plain normal saline, suction catheter if suction is required, ties to change the tracheostomy tie. So first we connect pulse oximeter to the patient and we check the saturations. We increase the oxygen if required. Oxygen flow can be increased before giving tracheostomy care and suctioning. The old tracheostomy dressing is removed, and before that we introduce ourselves to the patient. मनोज लाल जी, मैं डॉक्टर महती हूँ. अभी हम आपके ट्रेकियोस्टमी की ड्रेसिंग करेंगे. So that they get lot of cough during the procedure. We do this so that they don't get panic while doing the procedure. So now we open a sterile set and wear sterile gloves. We take some normal saline into the sterile bowls. Before starting the tracheostomy itself, the change of inner cannula should be kept open and the sterile gauze pieces should be ready. And then the superficial part of the tracheostomy site is cleaned. All the superficial area is cleaned with plain normal saline. If there is any pus around the stoma, then betadine can be used. But if the area is clean without any pus, then only plain normal saline is used. These swabs can be used to clean around the stoma. Now the tube tie needs to be changed. This is a sterile tube tie which keeps the tracheostomy tube in place, and it is very comfortable for the patient too. Come to the suctioning part. So before doing suctioning, it is very important to do subglottic suctioning. Subglottic suctioning means there is always some collection in the throat, deep throat area. So this is a tube which is attached to the tracheostomy tube. through which we can suction that out. So we just put a syringe around this and pull it out. So if nothing is coming out, that means there is not much of pooling there. Now, before doing suctioning, we should check that the saturation is good. If required, 100% oxygen should be given for a little while, and only then suctioning should be initiated. So this is a thermovent. Thermovent is a air moisture retainer, so which sends humidified oxygen so that the dry gases don't enter the throat and don't make the throat dry. After removing the thermovent, we need to remove the inner cannula and check whether there are any blocks. So, and then discard this inner cannula if it is soiled, and then take the suction catheter and do suctioning if required. Every time a sterile catheter should be used for suctioning the tracheostomy site, because using repeatedly the same suction catheters can induce infections which will again lead to pneumonias. Because the cannula that we removed is clean, that means not many secretions are there. We discard the old cannula and we replace it with a new suction cannula. So to put the suction cannula, it has to enter in an angle and should be clipped in. There should be a snug fit. After placing the new cannula, inner cannula, the thermovent should be put back. It is very important to place the thermovent, the heat and moisture exchanger, because the air that is entering should be humidified. It should be moist, otherwise it will make the throat parched. These are the simple steps to take care of the tracheostomy, which help us in a very in the long way, so that the patient doesn't get many infections. The tracheostomy site infections can eventually lead to pneumonias and increase morbidity in the patient. So let us all work towards keeping a healthy tracheostomy site and keeping the patients healthy, so that they have a better recovery in the rehabilitation center. Thank you.